Okay. Doug, reading teacher. I don't know why I wrote that. But, I know Doug says a lot that we're the only two Americans, but we're not the only two native speakers. There's me and Doug, and then everyone else is Korean, but Ken, the guy that can draw really well, grew up in Vancouver, not Washington. He grew up in Vancouver, Canada, so he can speak English perfectly.
Then there's Harry. Harry's also Korean. He grew up outside of LA for a while, so he lived in America most of his life. Anne is the new teacher.
No, Amy.
Amy is the new teacher, and she lived in New York for the last 16 years. So, I mean, a lot of the teachers have lived in English-speaking countries for a long time, but they're all Korean. Annie and I are the only two, American teachers.
No, Amy was born in America.
And lived in New York for 16 years.
But not just...
After being born, she came back to Korea for a while. They lived in New York.
And then there's also Angeline, she was living in Edison before she came here, even though she's Korean.
Cool.
So she knows everything that we know, which is awesome. So there are, even though we're the only two white people, there's other people that speak English.
And they're starting to become a lot friendlier with us. Tomorrow, Annie and I we're going to get the entire office out to eat at our Galbi joint, which is nice, because then we're going to meet everybody outside. And next weekend, can I talk?
Oh, we're going snowboarding next weekend, overnight. We can rent all the clothes. We still didn't stop it. What is wrong with us?
It's you. Next weekend, they're driving us out. It's not the office, it's just some of our friends at the office. It's going to be 3 couples, us, Ken and Anna, and Sarah and her boyfriend, and...
Sarah's boyfriend doesn't speak English. He's the only one.
So that'll be fun. And Anna's iffy on English.
She's fine. I never have problems.
She's okay. And then Sarah and Ken are fluent in English, so it'll be fun, because they all speak Korean, and we're the only two, straight-up English speakers. But we're spending a night at, a ski lodge in Korea, which I think is pretty cool.
So I know you asked why my book changed why they didn't ask me if I'm the only one teaching that course. I'm the only one teaching the class at our campus, and there's one other guy teaching it on another campus. But I don't know why they didn't ask me. It's the CEO's sister wrote it. First of all, it is full of mistakes. Not just grammar mistakes, but formatting mistakes. Where there's a dialogue, it says to go A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. It will not do that, and then it won't make sense to the kids. And they'll be like, teacher, why is it like this? I have no idea. It's so stupid. Yeah. And I guess, I don't know, I edited a workbook, and Doug edited 2, so I don't know why they didn't ask me to do this one. Okay. Crying in public.
That's all you.
It's not, it's funny if Doug was berating me, but, that doesn't help when I'm crying. And it's not just, I only cried in public for my class once. Every other time has been because we were fighting. So, it's
Please
not.
talk more about that right now.
So it's not, it wouldn't be funny if Doug was yelling at me. It would just make me cry more. Okay. That's it. That's all I got. Am I gonna, whatever. Okay. Liberty Science Center.
That's all you.
Why don't you want to talk at all? Beauty. Liberty Science Center sounds fun with your kids. Very cheap, and 8 chaperones is definitely enough. 3 kids per chaperone should be fine.
With you not being responsible for any 3 specific children.
Yeah, I think that's fine. 8 chaperones and you. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. New student interviews. How did your interview go?
I'm glad that you could say no. How does that work? You figure schools pay money. They figure they're Dana, go interview the student and then tell them they're in because we want their money. I figure that's how it works. For me, they just throw me in a room with a kid and they're like, Doug, see how good they are at English, and then they don't give me any questions or time frame. So it's me and some 11-year-old girl. I'm like, hey, I'm American. Do you understand me?
Doug is constantly being put in an empty room with one girl. It's just him and an 11-year-old girl.
And then they'll walk me to the room and then put me in and close the door. I don't have any questions in front of me. They're not gonna come get me. I have to do the interview for as long as I think it's good, and then I just have to leave.
And there's no warning. It's not Doug, tomorrow you're gonna interview this person. No. It's Doug, right now, go interview that girl.
I'll be in the middle of grading or getting ready for classes. Doug, you wanna come interview somebody? And I can't say no.
We should stop it. Right.